Welcome back to D&D, where I'm tired and everyone is crashing the game.
No such thing happened.
It was hilarious. Anyways, cool. I forget completely how I usually start this, but I'm Danny, your host, Dungeon Master. Please introduce yourselves, starting with Tony.
I'm Tony, I play a mine.
And then
I'm Will, I play Draco Naval.
Dallin, I play Feocious!
fantastic. All right. Again, I have a roommate now, and so I might mute and forget to unmute when I'm supposed to be talking. So please forgive me about that. And I guess we'll get started in the game. That is the thing. Cool. All right. Am I forgetting anything else, guys? I honestly don't remember.
Like and subscribe,
There you go.
guys.
Do the YouTube thing.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button. Can we hit 5 likes?
5 likes.
Don't forget about the notification bell, guys.
Bro, if we
Ring
hit
that
5
bell for a
likes, I'm gonna
chance to
do
win
a
an
face reveal.
iPhone.
A chance to win an iPhone. If we hit 5 likes, I'm gonna saw this boat in half.
I'll give you my iPhone. If you ring... No, I won't do that.
You're
I'll
funny.
take your iPhone.
Alright, anyways, I guess I'll just get into the recap real quick. So, when last we left our adventurers, they had found the legendary Spear of Flesh, only to face a great foe, the Draco Lich. Unfortunately, Muriel also faced off with the party and had other plans to take the spear. Having fled, Feocious tried to catch him, cut him off, and stop him from obviously getting away. Being stopped by a Mjai and told not to do anything too irrational, like run out to the forest full of dinosaurs and stuff all alone, they came into conflict, and it was quite intense. The party, after the conflict, regrouped and took some rest, and eventually all found their way back to the cart above the underforest. There, they found Stacy and Raishan dead, the horses dead, and Damien missing. After some heart-to-heart discussion, the party decided to make their way by following the tracks left by the Shadow Knights.
And the tiny sandwich.
Yeah, don't forget the tiny sandwich you guys fed Feocious. You followed the Shadow Knights into the northwest, and that is where we find our heroes taking shelter in the hull of a long-abandoned ship, half buried under the sand. As the sandstorm rages outside, you are all sitting quietly around a comfortable fireplace inside the magical tent, or I should say spear, that Feocious' staff, magical tent that the Feocious' staff provides. You have been stuck here for at least a day at this point, and the sandstorm outside seems to not be giving in.
Oh, has anybody ever played Shears Boulder Parchment?
I'm a bit of a champion in that, in my hometown.
It's all luck of the draw. There's literally no strategy. I'll have you know I was head of the Shears Boulder Parchment Club at Gary Gill's Wizard Academy. That's
When
a
you
complete
dropped out?
lie. I did not drop out. They kicked me out, okay?
Oh. That's worse.
Shut up.
How is this parchment boulder shears game work? Kids
Basically, so you make your fist into the shape of a boulder, shears, or a parchment. And so the parchment covers the shears, the boulder breaks through the parchment, and the shears cut through the boulder.
No, I don't think that's how it works.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I was head of the club.
Of a school you got kicked out of.
I dropped out.
How does one win the game
What?
though?
Well, if I choose boulder and you choose shears, then you win.
Oh. Okay. I
Or-
guess
Yeah,
I
that's basically the entire game.
let's play then. Let's I have shears. Attack. You like
Well, that's too bad. I have parchment.
Oh darn, I can't believe it. This game
So
is
you
boring, not gonna lie.
lost. Shut up. I was head of the club.
Oh really?
I was.
Hey, Amai, you can use your druid craft, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell when the sandstorm's gonna end?
I can tell you if it'll end by tomorrow or not. I guess I'll use Druidcraft.
Ooh, it's a sandstorm.
Danny muted.
Well, have you heard the story about the pizza man and the panini kid?
No.
Well,
Tell me
once
about
upon a
it,
time,
Georges.
Yeah?
there was
John,
this
you eating?
pizza shop. Do you
No,
know what a
I'm
pizza
so
is?
full.
No, he's good.
No, what is a pizza?
A pizza is this wonderful piece of dough, and you put tomato sauce on it and various
When you
cheeses.
mean dough, do you mean like deer?
No, like bread dough.
Oh.
And you flatten it out, and then you put like tomato sauce on it and some
What is tomato
cheese.
sauce?
Tomato sauce?
Yeah.
Do you not know what a tomato is?
I know what a tomato is. What is tomato sauce? How is it made?
You just crush up the tomato basically and mix in like oil and stuff. I don't know. I'm no baker. Actually, I was once. My family owned a pizza shop.
I was gonna
Anyways.
say,
So you have this flat piece of dough and you have the tomato sauce on it, and I don't know, I'm not a pizza maker, and you put like cheese and pepperonis on it, and this pepperoni is just like circular meats.
So just a big chunk of circular meat?
No, many little chunks of circular meat all over the pizza, and then you bake it, and then you eat it. But there was this little boy who lived in this pizza shop, and he grew up making pizzas. But one day, he went up to his dad and he said, "Dad, I want to make paninis." And his dad said, "Shut up."
Great story,
Is that it?
Georges.
This is a sad story. I don't like it.
Well, you know the old proverb, "Shut up."
Anyways, then I used Druidcraft to figure out if the storm's gonna end by tomorrow.
Okay. You're gonna have to leave the tent to do so. Just FYI.
Okay.
So you walk
Yeah.
out. You cast Druidcraft. And it does not seem like it will end today, within the next 24 hours. It just shows sandstorm.
Let's skip some time then.
Sure. So you guys, is that all you guys want to do? Skip time?
Yeah, I just keep telling them about Panini Boy.
Okay. All right. Well, It's quite comfortable inside this tent, so it's not that hard to wait around, I guess.
Isn't there a time limit? I just have to.
It's
We can
12
only stay in the tent
hours.
12 hours at a time, and then it's like a 12-hour break.
Okay, so I guess, yeah, it's off and on, basically. Alright, so give or take 12 hours, the sandstorm does come to an end. Probably about 4 hours later.
And I said, "That's not a camel. That's my wife."
I don't get it.
Well, the joke was that they thought that it was a camel, but it was my wife.
Wait, you're married?
No, it's a joke. It's sarcastic. It's not actually my wife.
Oh, I get it, okay. Wait,
Jeez.
how would they not
What?
know it was your wife if you're not even married?
Because everybody knows that it's a joke. It's not supposed to be taken seriously.
Why not?
Your wife is a camel?
No, I don't have a wife.
But you
just
have a
said-
camel.
I miss Garagills. I'm going.
Alright, so
Let's keep going.
you guys leave the hull of the ship outside. The landscape obviously has changed dramatically from the last time you saw it. It's just same. It's still sand dunes, but just in different places. So I need whoever would like to lead the party to make a survival check. To, find the same bearings you had before.
I think I should go ahead and lead. 'cause
Go
I
ahead.
got, like the highest perception, probably.
Oh,
Go
I thought
ahead.
it's always been me just rolling the D.
Wow.
Oh, a survival check? I thought
Yeah,
we
that
it's
were,
survival
helped
check.
us.
I thought we were doing D12 still.
Pretty solid on survival.
All right, so you guys.
Great big circle.
No, you guys still have a heading. It's just probably not as accurate as it was the previous couple days. So you're still traveling in the same direction, but not quite the same angle or
Direction.
same direction. Yeah, not the exact same direction. And over the course of several miles, it can vary quite a bit. So, all right.
While we're traveling, I'm gonna kind of walk with Theosius and talk to him
All right.
for a minute.
Hello.
When we were staying at that ship, I found like a little figurine of that angel lady we saw down in the temple.
Oh, the
statue to him.
9. Wait, I have a note of
Angel
this.
of 9.
Angel of 9, yeah. What about it?
Well, I think I might have seen her actual figure. I think she like appeared, and then I found the figurine to her.
Was she hot?
Danny, was she hot?
She was moderately good looking.
Roll a d10.
Me or Draco?
Him. It judges how attracted he is to her. Oh, she's hot.
A solid 8.
Wah wah wee wah.
Wow, wee wah.
But
Well,
I just thought I should let you know.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Did you want me to do something with it? Garbles taught me a lot about this.
Actually, Dallin, I'm sorry, not Dallin. Theosius, please make a religion check for me.
Ah,
Not bad. You would know that this statue is significant, or this figurine is significant. Historically, and I guess religiously. You know more actually historically. I probably should have you look at history, but it's nonetheless same thing basically. And the fact is that it is significant is because it is thought that basically almost no one knows much about this figure, this deity, except that she existed at one point, like she was worshipped in the past. And so it's historically significant because of the fact is that there's almost no what am I trying to say? There's no known time period it is that she's from originally.
Mhm.
So the boat that you were in, or I should say the ship you were in, plus that figurine can lead to some kind of a discovery, possibly. So it
Hey,
is.
did you know that this figurine is actually limited edition?
Limited
It's actually, yeah, it's actually one of those limited edition misprint ones, so this is actually worth a lot. As you can see on the bottom here, where it usually has the manufacturer's like stamp, it's actually misspelled right there. Do you see that letter? It's supposed to be an R, but it's actually an N.
Is there any
This-
actual lettering he's pointing to?
No.
This is actually this is one of 20.
Does the figurine have any magical properties? Do you know? Is what I was hoping you'd be able
No,
to say.
I was joking there, but it's actually just the goddess, the angel of nine or whatever. Not a lot's known about her, but I can hold on to it for you if you want and research it more later.
I'm fine. I'll figure it out and I go to take it back from him.
Well, I just hold on to it for a second. Well, you know, there is no known time period for this statue, so it could actually be very historically significant for any researcher. So,
Are
just
you-
saying.
Are
And
you
then I
trying
let
to
go.
take this for your museum?
No, no. Why would I take it for a museum?
Because you own a museum.
It's a cemetery, but you know.
I thought
Anyways.
you sold cemetery for the museum.
No, I sold the museum for the cemetery. Anyways, here's your figurine. Or
Appreciate
whatever.
it. Can I insight him when he said that? About
Sure, if you'd like
selling
to.
the cemetery? Shit.
Must have, you know, any suspicions you had, you were just like, well, you know, I guess I misheard him or something, you know?
Well, do you know what the Angel of Nine represented?
Again, nobody really knows about the deity, besides it's a thing.
Alright.
Well,
Maybe
people
I'll-
know some information about him, but you don't necessarily.
I don't research that. I research dead bodies of like ancient pharaohs and leaders and such. I'm not really focused on the religion aspect, but
What dead figures have you examined before?
you know, Ramses, Tutankhamun,
Who?
you know, the big ones. I was in there for the discoveries.
I've never heard of these people.
Plenty from the Palam and some from the Hinaris and such. I'm kind of a big deal researcher out in these parts, you know.
I thought you'd never been to this area.
Well, I've been near here. You know, different archaeological sites and such. They often bring me on to ask for my opinions about it because of my research on the topics.
Hmm. And you've been to Everhelm, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, probably. You know, my travels are
Probably.
long and arduous, so it's hard to remember every place that I've been.
Okay, well, do you know anything about Everhelm?
Yes, it's a great city. Lots of people there. Lots of people we can talk to, get information from.
Okay. Know anyone specifically that we should see when we get there?
Oh, I just have a few cohorts that I need to see specifically, but you guys can just explore your way around there.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Yeah, don't worry about me.
Well, I kinda am, Theocius.
What?
You're
Don't.
kind of our leader at the moment.
I've always been your leader, but anyways, yeah, we'll have plenty of time there. We'll get all the information we need for our missions and such, so it'll be perfect.
Do you think we'll be able to find any possible way to find Muriel?
Um, yes, I mean, somebody can probably track down the Blade of Flesh or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright. You know how far we are now from reaching Everhelm?
I was never a, what, I don't even know what you call map people, but I was never a map person. Cartography student. I don't know anything about this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or navigating.
Alright.
I thought that was your job.
Not particularly.
Well, then we might have just screwed the hooch, am I right?
Hopefully we're not too far now.
I'm sure it's this way. Somewhere. We're on the right path.
Just
Cool.
keep walking.
All right. So you guys, travel along for a day, and I need someone to roll a d12.
So my.
Right. So you guys make it through the day pretty much without any issues. And towards the end of the day, when the sun is at its lowest point in the horizon, almost about to touch the horizon, let's see who has the highest passive. I think it's Draco.
Yeah,
Draco, yep.
pass.
You notice in the distance a small wagon walking perpendicular to your heading.
Hey guys, there's a wagon out there.
Oh, they might know which way we should go. I'll go and talk to them. I'm great with people, you know.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Of course, why wouldn't it be?
Could try to kill us. They could be part of the band of white gloves.
Well, then where's the other white gloves?
True. Well,
Um,
we'll go in and you'll try to talk, and if things go bad, we'll take care of it.
yeah, well, you know I am famously amazing with people and their feelings and emotions and getting information out of them and such.
Do you think one of us should try to circle around behind them.
That would probably be very threatening, to be honest.
That's a good point.
And they'd think that we're thieves trying to steal from them. I think we should all just go up to them together.
Agreed.
Alright.
So let's catch up to them quickly.
Okay, well, so they're walking perpendicular to your route. So if you wanted to catch them, you'd need to try to spearhead them off at, at different angle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you gotta intercept them, basically.
Yeah.
So you change course. And I guess you pick up pace just to make sure you get there, or can try to get there in time. As you're walking and you're trying to get closer and closer, you walk for about 10 minutes, and it almost feels like there's no change in distance. As a matter of fact, it looks like as if they are still the same distance as far away from you as when you started.
Do you think that's real?
Can I make a medicine check on us to see if this is just like a mirage or something?
On yourself or on someone else?
Can
I guess.
Can I roll a nature check to see if this is real? To see if they're like moving away from us?
Would that be more perception?
My medicine doesn't do anything.
I'll allow a nature check as well if you'd like to, Mike.
There we go.
All right. This does not seem to follow any natural phenomenon you're aware of. If anything, it seems almost magical.
I do a magic check.
Oh, nice.
What's going on here?
Okay, well, let's see here. With that, you're not entirely certain what's happening, but you have a good idea that there's some kind of either illusion or some really strange magic phenomenon that's happening that is warping some kind of natural law in this area.
And I'll ritual cast detect magic.
Okay.
I just want to know.
Is anyone watching the group while you're doing that?
No, I would be.
Yeah. Me and Amai would keep an eye out.
Okay. So you start ritually casting, what's it called? Detect magic.
Detect magic.
And while you're in the process of doing that, Amai and Draco, you both see the group walk off kind of towards the right as they're getting further away, and then all of a sudden they disappear.
Huh?
Oh.
They're gone.
Feocious, they're gone.
It's just like a play, you guys. So they just like walked off stage, basically. We have this limited vision of what's going on in front of us from this illusion, I think. And it's like they just walked off the stage.
Well, finish casting your detect magic and make sure we're not stuck in anything magical.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. So as you're casting detect magic, ritual casting, another few minutes go by, and off in the distance towards your left, Draco, you see the same cart traveling perpendicular to what you guys were traveling, towards the right again, just like before.
See, it's a play.
Like pretty much where we had seen them first.
Yes.
Guys, they reappeared pretty much back where they were.
We even need detect magic to know this is illusion. Is it illusion, Danny?
All right. So you finish casting detect magic. At this point, you're pretty far away still from the subject of area, but I'll allow you to know more information. It is technically, I believe it's called chronomancy.
Oh no.
The fuck is that? What's that, Ferocious?
Time. It's time. They're stuck in a time loop.
Well, we should back up so we're not caught in that.
Time loop? Yes, we should. Let's just walk around them as far as we can.
Just does it intersect with like where we're heading to Everhelm?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, just try to go as far around that as we can.
Towards the right, I'd say, since that's where the time loop stops.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so you guys head off to the right, moving along with haste and a good wide berth away from where these people seem to be eternally walking. Eventually, you guys get to the point where you can stare right down at them and to your side, and they see you, and they're like waving at you.
I hate
Just
this.
keep walking. Just keep walking.
Yep.
Let's just keep walking. Fuck these guys.
Hold on, what if we
They
can
seem
help?
desperate. They're jumping up and down. They're shouting. You can't really hear what they're saying.
I don't want to help anyone. We need to help ourselves first.
Well, like, what if it's the white gloves? It could be Muriel trapped in there. Might pass right what we're seeking.
Do we send me like white gloves? Can I roll a perception check?
Sure, you can roll perception check.
Can I do that as well since I'd be looking?
Sure, yeah.
21.
You guys both can tell that these guys don't wear white gloves, and
Okay.
even if it were the white gloves, they'd have a bigger party caravan than just one cart and like 5 people.
Let's go, guys.
We move. What are we doing?
We're just gonna keep walking to where we're heading.
Yep.
In my sense, we should just leave them.
Leave these motherfuckers.
I agree. I'm not trying to be a good person here.
Me neither.
All right.
Is there like a point that they're not going like past, like they're just stopped at this point?
They're continuously walking, but you know, right now they're to your left. Like you guys went to the right around them. If it was like if their path was in a straight line that was a few miles long, you guys went to the right of that line, and now they're looking directly at you because you're on the far right of that line. And there is a point at which they disappear and then reappear on the very far left.
So if we wait, then they'll be closer to us at a certain point?
Yes, but you guys went pretty wide, so they're not close enough to talk or anything.
Yeah, no. We're just gonna keep walking.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not getting trapped in a time loop here.
Yeah, me neither. Let's just go.
All right.
I'm gonna keep walking with them, but keep looking every once in a while at the group in the time loop.
Sucks to suck. Don't get trapped by time wizards next time.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. So you guys just put them out of your mind. There is a point at which you guys hear words, and none of it is a language you understand until eventually one of you guys hear. Wait, actually, look at language real quick. Okay.
I only know Elvish, the Dwarvish in common.
Okay.
Um,
All right. So
Let's
Draco,
go
you
common.
would hear a word that you understand. It sounds like Draconic, but it definitely sounds a little different, like a different dialect. And you hear someone say, you don't hear most what they said, but you heard, like they're after us. That's what you heard.
They're after them, not us.
coming from the people in the time loop?
Yep.
Or... hey guys, those people in the time loop, I could only make out part of what they said, but they said in Draconic that they're after us.
Well, I'm sure somebody was after them, and they have them now.
Yeah, not our problem.
But it was...
Checo, don't worry your little head about it, and I'll pat him on the back. Let's just keep walking. We gotta
We have to
find
get to
more.
Everhelm. We have
Yeah.
revenge to get.
Yetsu speaks up as well. It's like, this is not good, not good magic. We should stick away from it because it's not
Yeah,
good. It's bad.
It's bad magic. Unless you want to get stuck in a time loop for years at a time.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I'm thinking, that...
Jerko, if
Maybe
you
these
really
were-
want, you can go check them out over there. And we're just gonna keep going though, bud.
I'm worried
You
it
can get
could have been-
stuck in the time loop if you'd like.
I'm just worried it was Dragonborn that maybe we're trying to escape back when we were being hunted.
Well, that's a
Maybe we got
long
caught
time
in
ago
this.
now, Draco.
Nothing we can do about it right now except for go get stuck with there with them.
Is there like a point I can actually like see where this time loop begins or no?
It's very.
Like an edge to it?
You'll have to make a. I'll say a perception check, but at disadvantage.
What if we got stuck inside this time loop and then
Shit.
Yeah.
went ahead?
It seems like there's no differentiating where they're stuck in just the regular area you're in.
You're right. I don't want to get trapped in there with them with no way out. Let's keep going.
Sorry, Draco.
So,
Hard. There's not much of us left.
alright, so you guys continue on traveling in the northwestern general direction.
Yeah.
And so you guys eventually find your rest, several miles away from that time craziness. And I need someone to roll another d12. Three, okay. All right.
Now we're stuck in a time loop.
Let's see here. That would be.
Oh no, these are monsters.
Yeah, you wish. All right. So Draco, during your watch,
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of the night, you are probably thinking about those people and stuck in the time loop. But your sense of with your high perception and your sense of survival, you see in the distance a large creature that looks like, at first you didn't realize it was a creature. It looked like a giant boulder, probably the size of a house, because it was so still. But then watching it, because you didn't remember it being there before, it did get up and move. Yeah. It was probably like several miles away, though.
Okay. Can I tell if it's heading this direction, or if it's... Where is it going?
It seems to be wandering the area a little bit. It's not necessarily it seems to be looking for anything, it's just kind of moving around.
Can I make out any specific details about the creature if I spend a few minutes looking at it?
It's dark out and you don't have dark vision, but if you make a perception check, we'll see if you can deduce some certain details.
17.
Okay. Yeah, so looking at it and studying it, it seems to be bipedal, size of a house. It's very slow moving.
Warehouse.
It's a warehouse. No, what else might you make out from watching it? It seems like it's hunting. I wouldn't say it's like looking for anything specific, but it seems like it's hunting for food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is everybody else asleep at this point?
Oh yeah, you're the only one awake right now.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of just prop myself to where I can keep an eye on it and just make sure and see if just watch it and make sure it doesn't head this direction.
Okay. So I'm assuming, just to paint the picture a little more, you guys are probably tucked away in between two sand dunes. So you probably would have climbed up onto the top of one of the sand dunes to keep an eye out. Kind of staying low and watching it for a little while. Probably about 15 minutes in, nothing significant happens until suddenly you see fire erupt from the ground and spiral up this beast in a large spiral formation. It's not like a fire tornado. It almost looks like someone took a paintbrush and painted a spiral line all across the beast going from head to toe, but made of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Is the creature reacting to this, or does it seem to be part of it?
The creature reacts to it, but not in like a dramatic sense. It's almost like it doesn't seem like afraid of what's happening. It more seems more calm or confused. It's not like reacting very aggressively. But you see as this giant creature grabs the fire like a physical object and rips it off of himself, and then grabs the fire and splits it in half, as you see like almost like liquid fire splurt everywhere on the ground and just kind of fall everywhere.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it just like ripped this as now as you might be able to tell, this creature that is made of fire in half.
Mm-hmm. What's it do with it from there?
Starts eating it.
Okay.
And walking along further away.
Okay.
It does leave some bits behind though.
How far out are those bits?
Maybe a mile. Nah, probably less than a mile. I'd say half a mile away.
Like, how long would it take me to walk over to those?
10 minutes. Probably 10-minute walk there, and then another 10-minute walk back. The rest of the party is probably asleep inside the tent.
Right.
But obviously you probably don't want everyone in there because you can easily get snuck up on in there. So
I'll just keep staying watch where I'm at, keep an eye out.
okay, cool. Not much else happens that night as your watch ends. Soon enough, morning comes, and you're all awake.
Keep on traveling.
All right.
Hey guys, when I was on watch last night, I saw some giant creature rip another creature that was made out of fire in half.
Was it going to kill us?
That's
Oh
crazy.
no, I kept an eye out and made sure it didn't head over.
Well, then it's fine.
Alright, I just want us to be aware that there's
Big
apparently
creatures
fire
that can
there's
kill
fire
us?
Creatures. Well, there's fire creatures underground apparently.
That's fine.
And giant beasts. So maybe we should avoid that area.
Well, the only way we can avoid the area is to get out, so
Yeah.
nothing we can do about this.
Alright, let's keep going.
Try
Alright.
not to die.
So you guys continue on your journey. All right. 1, 2, skip a few. About a week passes,
Shit.
if you don't mind,
Right.
of course.
No.
And eventually you come to this large expanse of cracked earth and narrow passageways through this area. Basically, imagine, I guess, kind of like a Grand Canyon area, but with large stone pillars intersecting in between. So basically, it's like a natural maze, essentially. I don't know how else to describe it. I guess there's a map I can show you that could basically what's the word?
Represent.
Explain it.
Represent, yeah, what it is. So basically this.
Alright.
Okay.
Yep. And it is blocking your way. It's obviously it's like you'd have to go through that if you want to keep going the same direction.
Okay. There's
Can
no
we-
way around it.
You could walk around if you want to, but you can't see the end of it, so you'd be walking for probably at least a day,
Okay.
possibly more.
Can we see anything in it at the moment?
At the moment, yeah, sure, make a perception check. 16. Yeah, you see lots of like little creatures, little wildlife. You see rabbits, and other things
I
like
can
that.
talk to rabbits.
You can what?
I can talk to rabbits
You can talk to
and
the
small beasts. Yeah.
Okay.
Is anyone proficient in survival?
No, I'm not.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Only nature.
Nature could work.
Okay.
We'll say
roll
nature. So
initiative.
since you don't need to roll anything, but because you're proficient in nature, you kind of know that where there is small game, there are big game.
Oh yeah.
I'm also proficient in nature, so would I know this?
Yeah.
Yes!
So if you see these rabbits, there's definitely going to be something hunting them.
I'd like to talk to a rabbit.
Okay.
For what?
Because I have an ability called Speak with Small Beasts from being a gnome.
How's that gonna help us?
Well, I want to just see if they know the way through.
You just go
Through-
around the arches.
Inside.
Okay, so you speak to this rabbit, who's about 30 feet away from you. You kind of like try to get him to come closer and stuff like that. And it does hop a little closer. What do you speak with this beast for?
Hello, small rodent creature. I am Theocius. We would like to know how to get out of here.
All right, as he says this, you guys just see Theocius making like small
Squeaking.
animal noises.
Squeaky noises. Theocius, you're more annoying than ever.
Shut up.
While he's doing that, could I look around the area for various plants?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah. See, Theocius, please roll a animal handling check.
Oh, baby.
Ooh. Damn.
Oh, baby, a triple. Oh, yeah. Dude, that is really good, actually. Okay, so you communicate to this rabbit that you'd like to know the way out. It kind of looks at you and squeaks a little bit, makes cute bunny noises, and begins to hop up some rocks, looking above itself, up towards the top there.
I follow it.
Okay. It leads you up a set of boulders and whatnot, back up to the top where you basically were before.
No, the other way.
It kind of just like it squeaks a little bit and feels it looks down a little bit, kind of looking remorseful, and jumps down. Quite gracefully down the rocks, and begins to like it hops down towards like an edge deeper into the area, and looks back, waiting for you to follow, perhaps.
I follow.
All right, Draco, you'd like to look for plants, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so then I need you to make a
Survival or nature? Or perception?
I would say a nature check.
13.
13. All right. You find a plant known as colchas. Let's see here.
Colchas.
You know this plant, not necessarily from where you're from, but perhaps maybe you read it in a book or something. But it is basically a sunburn ointment is the most common use for it. Yeah.
Alright. Would there be any raven's guts in this area? Do you know?
You haven't seen any, and the fact that it's a desert, you're not sure.
Okay. Just follow Theocius following the rabbit then.
All right.
I really don't want to go in here. Is Koetsu going, or is Koetsu staying here?
Quetzal's following.
Oh boy, Skeeves, let's go then.
Quetzal, like, goes to pat you on the back and say, "Don't worry, it'll be okay. We'll just maybe get lost and then die, but that's like the worst case scenario."
Let's go around, Koyatsu. Wanna go with me?
Yes, let's follow the rabbit.
No, let's go around.
Oh, around? Not so sure splitting up the party is a good idea.
I roll a persuasion check.
A what check? A persuasion check?
Yeah, see if I can get him to come around with me.
I'll allow it, but to be honest, you're gonna have to roll pretty high.
That 20.
Nah, I'd rather stay with Draco and Fjeld, because the party needs to. If we split up, then perhaps we'll never find each other again. You know.
I guess so.
Okay.
Going with Koetsu. I'll be right behind him.
Awesome. So you guys get down into this canyon area and start following a rabbit who leads you deeper into this area. I need someone to roll a d20.
This rabbit's gonna kill us.
Okay, you got it.
All right.
I'd definitely be keeping an eye around us.
Oh yeah, I'm high alert right now.
All right. Make perception checks and/or stealth checks if you'd like.
Oh shit. Hounds.
It's up to you. I mean, if you feel like you want to be sneaky, I don't really care.
Oh, I'm being sneaky.
Oh yeah. I'll do the same.
Sneak.
Just-
Oh,
just
baby.
both of those.
18.
You roll for Koetsu.
Oh, so don't fuck us.
Ah, no.
Haha.
Okay. Sometimes we lose track of Koetsu.
Yeah, he just disappears.
He uses self-invisibility.
Yeah, he wishes he had invisibility. All right,
Well, our average is a 20.
that's pretty high.
Did I see anything with my 15 perception?
Nope. You see a turtle, a tortoise. Probably not a turtle, but a tortoise.
Alright.
Cool. So you guys follow this bunny rabbit for how long?
I mean, we gotta get out of here, and we're kind of trusting this rabbit, so this is all at the oceans.
We just keep following it until it stops.
Feocious, are we there yet?
I don't know. Ask the rabbit.
You're the one that talks to it.
Are we there yet, rabbit?
It squeaks at you and continues hopping.
It said no.
Can he not understand the squeaks?
It's more rudimentary. It's not a magical thing. It's more like,
Basic ideas.
yeah. It's like he can just communicate basic ideas.
It's like training a dog, except I have that automatically.
How much further?
I don't know.
So, you guys continue to follow the rabbit for about 3 hours before you come to a very luscious oasis in this deep into this canyon that is full of trees, a natural spring, and there are rabbits everywhere.
This is not an exit, Sir Rabbit.
Just rabbits?
Well, there's turtles too, and there's fish. This natural spring turns into a river, though.
Hey, maybe we can follow the river out.
You hear a
That's
slight
an
squeak.
Yes?
I think that's the closest to a yes we're gonna get.
Twitch your nose if that's a yes, Rabbit. Or
Yeah.
flick your ears if it's a no.
Perhaps the ears flick then. Wait, you say no
Or
or
what-
yes?
Twitch
No
knows
to
if
the-
yes.
Flick ears if no?
Nose. Yeah.
Alright, then it
ears if
switches his
no.
no. It switches the nose.
Yes! We're home free, boys!
Let's follow the river. Let's keep an eye out, though.
Thank you, small
Ask
rabbit.
it if there's gonna be dangerous animals in here.
Are there dangerous animals, small rabbit?
Make an animal handling check.
Oh, 18.
Maybe.
Alright. You get the
I'm the
communication back.
King.
You get the information back that there are dangerous animals in here, but they don't come out till night.
What time is it right now?
Right now it's like 3 p.m.
Should we just wait here for the night?
No, we should just get out of here. As fast
We
as
could-
possible. I don't like this place.
We could
No.
leave in the morning.
No,
And
I
then
don't
have
like
the
this
entire-
place here. This is
Oh,
I
then we
found
have.
out.
I don't want to get trapped in there in the middle of the night.
Yeah, but I
I-
don't think we should stick
either
by
way-
water where the animals might come to get water at night.
But we're following a river.
I
Yeah,
didn't even want to come in
investigate.
here, guys. I just want to get out.
We have like 6 hours until it's night to get out. But okay, we can go.
Let's go,
Let's
please.
follow the river until it's too late, and then if we're not out, we'll set up camp.
I'm digging a hole and burying myself in it.
Minecraft style.
Yeah. Exactly what I thought.
All right. So you guys begin to follow the river. All right. Who is
So big brain.
navigating the side of this river? Who's leading, basically?
I
I would-
will.
God, you can tank all the damage for us.
All right. Theosius, I need you to make a survival check.
See if we're going the right way or the wrong. The river. Oh shoot!
Well, we're getting out here in a speed of light.
So you quite adeptly navigate the side of this river, finding the best paths between rocks and water, not getting stuck in any mud or anything.
I am
you're
the king
quite-
of the canyon.
Yeah, you're quite efficient. Quite efficient. Let's see here.
King of the canyon, boys.
All right, so now down. I would like you to roll another d20, but no, don't add anything. Just bear raw d20. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my gosh,
We are going! Get me out!
bro! We're out. We're out, dude.
You guys are
on the
in
other
Everhelm
side.
already. What the heck? No, it's kidding.
Yeah, really.
Just
what the fuck?
teleport there.
All right, you
You find a
guys.
portal to Everhelm.
You
Yeah,
guys.
that's a seizure and we're magically in Everhelm.
After
Powers
quite
unlocked.
adeptly navigating the side of this river, you. I don't know how to even explain it narratively. You just like almost like how you guys know how like you're driving to work in the morning or something or just anywhere, and then when you're driving home it's almost like 10 times faster. It's like that. It's like you guys expect it to be a while.
Out the entire ride.
Yeah, you guys expect it to be a while, but then all of a sudden you guys are just like, oh look, there's the end. There's the other side. It was quite rapid.
Oh shit! Good job.
King of the canyon. King of the canyon. That's what I'd like to be referred to.
Theosius definitely the king of the canyon.
Yeah, it's just I told you it wasn't gonna be that bad.
I am glad I listened to you, Amai. And I'm glad you listened to me, the king of the canyon.
Yes. King of the Canyon.
All right, so you guys eventually find the end of the canyon, and quite easily make your way up. There are some pretty easy areas that Feocius led you to. Almost amazing. It's just pure luck. Yeah, so you guys get out, and by the time you're to the top, you see the sun starting to set on the horizon.
Let's keep going a bit before we make camp, I say.
Yeah, fuck this place.
Alright.
All right, so you guys travel for probably about an hour further, which by this point would be just after dark. And you set up camp.
Bro, 2 nat 20s.
Nah, that's pretty intense.
Dude.
King of the Canyon.
All right, so I need someone to roll another d12.
Big ol' 8.
Okay. So most of the night goes through pretty easily. It gets pretty cold for whoever has the last watch. And eventually you guys make your way, or I should say wake up for the next day. All right. Just to inform you, this is going to be the last roll. Who's going to be the navigator?
Yeah, it's just
Think maybe we should.
You don't want me to do that.
You navigated us once through the canyon.
yeah. Do it again.
This isn't gonna be as good, but I can
Do it.
try.
Do it.
Survival again?
Yeah.
Not the king of the sand dunes, apparently.
Just the canyon. My jurisdiction ends at the border.
All right, so you guys travel along. Eventually finding what seems to be land that is turning into grass. It slowly transitions to like a savanna, kind of a really arid plains, and another half day's walk, you see a tree line about a couple miles off. Yeah.
Finally, my sweet, sweet home, the forest.
I like the canyon better.
I hate that desert.
I like the canyon part a lot.
I'm just glad that we got out there nice and fast just because of you, King of the Canyon.
Thank you. I appreciate your appreciation for my expert skills.
I want to go ahead and make Theosis a tiny
navigating.
sandwich, okay?
You want to do what?
I want to make Theosis a tiny sandwich.
Okay.
I'd like to cast enlarge on that tiny sandwich and make it a giant tiny sandwich.
A giant tiny sandwich.
Yes.
King
So,
of the
Normal
Canyon.
sandwich.
No. just a giant tiny sandwich.
All right.
I did mark my spell slot for that, Daniel. So.
Okay, so you get a giant tiny sandwich, most of which you can't eat because it's so big.
For us all.
Okay, so everyone eats it, and
I'll
everyone's full.
partake.
Everyone's full for about an hour because that spell doesn't only last like an hour.
Yeah.
What,
It's
like part
yeah.
of it just disappears in our
It's just
stomach?
you guys are full for about an hour, and then suddenly are quite hungry once again, as your shared portion of this tiny sandwich was not very large initially.
Hey, I'm hungry again. Guys.
I cast reduce to shrink his stomach.
Oh no! Don't do
Please
that.
His stomach
Don't
rips
do
apart
that.
from his esophagus and his bowels because it is no longer able to fit.
It's so
Don't do
stretchy.
that.
No, it's tiny. It's stretchy. You know.
No, let's not do that.
There's plenty of room in there.
Yeah, you wish.
It feels roomy in there now, right? And
Well,
the
that-
tiny sandwich is filling
mean,
him.
I'm gonna say
that
you can't
sandwich
target
wasn't
his
very
stomach.
Appetizing. That sandwich wasn't very appetizing either, so...
Yeah, I'm saving the party.
But,
It's
Overwhelmed.
within 30 feet.
what?
Nothing. Nothing. I'm upset that I cannot shrink your stomach.
Well, it wouldn't... Yeah, no, no. Have we reached the tree line?
Yeah, you guys
Hey,
have.
can we keep traveling?
I don't know. I thought you guys were just standing there eating a sandwich.
A massive sandwich.
Yeah.
Massive tiny sandwich.
So you guys move along. You get to the tree line, and almost instantly you see a road.
Oh, thank God.
While we're still traveling, I'm gonna keep an eye out for other plants, including raven's guts.
All right. Go ahead and make a let's say perception check this time. Cause sadness.
What kind of plant are you looking for, Jacob?
There was one plant that I knew fairly well back in my hometown that acts kind of like a... How do I put this? A way to get people to be more truthful.
Oh, can you give me the name of it?
It's called raven's guts.
Would I know this since I'm proficient in nature?
Make a nature check. Yeah, you probably do know this.
Can I find any?
Make a perception check.
Let me find some, Danny, please. Even just one dose, just a little bit.
Walking along, you see growing out the side of a tree, like a fallen tree, so like a stump. There is a small plant of raven's guts. Pretty adolescent. It's not mature yet.
I take it on. It's like, this is what you're looking for?
Yeah, but this one doesn't look like it's quite to its...
Would I know this to be enough for like at least one dose?
You would know that you can't actually get anything out of it until it is mature.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sadly.
this doesn't look quite ready.
But
Unfortunately.
possibly there's more in the area near this one.
Can me and I both look around the area?
I have a +3 to my perception. What do you have?
I have a +5.
Can he get it at advantage? Since I'm-
Yeah, he can have an advantage.
And I'm proficient at nature. We find it!
Alright, so you know that this plant is It's highly sought after, and in some areas it is considered illegal. But usually, especially along roads, it is picked clean. Like if any of it's there, it gets taken pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. Searching the forest deeper in a little bit off, you actually find, with the help of a Mjai, I would say a clearing the size of like maybe 10 foot diameter. That's just full of raven's guts.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
Okay. 16.
Okay. You notice there are rocks in the circle in this area.
Like rocks in a circle, or
Yep. Placed in a circle.
in a specific pattern?
It's a circle.
Let's grab a handful and let's run.
So it seems like this area is not like just natural occurring. Maybe this stuff was planted.
Almost like a garden.
Yes.
Okay. Can I notice anybody around? And is the raven's guts just within the circle?
It's not just within the circle. It's all over the place. But
Okay.
with that perception check and even the one before it, like you don't notice anybody nearby.
Okay. What else is inside the circle? Is it just raven's guts, or is it other stuff as well?
Good question. I will roll to find out.
I roll to pee.
Let's see if you pee on
Do
yourself
it.
again.
Yeah, roll it.
Yeah, that's a good pee.
Means you don't pee on yourself this time.
Yeah.
You get a couple of after drops.
Is there other stuff in the circle?
There is.
Oh shit. Would I know what these other things are?
Make a nature check. Actually, you both can make a nature check individually.
1.
No.
Okay. Okay. Give me a second. I'm trying to find the herbs of choice. Okay. So you Amai notice a Okay, so you notice two other plant species here. There is dragon tears It's a small, translucent succulent that grows primarily in deserts, and so it seems rather odd to see it here. Then another one you see is called Elvish Galangale.
Elvish Galangale.
Elvish Galangale grows to about 4 feet in height. It is a triangular stem on which grows a tuft of grass-like flowers. Yeah, that's about it. Let's see here. I would like to tell you more uses of the plants.
I mean, I
don't
am half Elvish, right?
You
I was
are.
trained by my father. I'm also proficient at nature, so.
Alright, I'll give you the uses. The Elvish Galangale. The roots are boiled and left to stand for about a week. The resulting decoction. The frick's that word? I don't know what that is. The result is that when it is, the result is then drunk. So basically, you let it
Ferment.
And drink. This herb increases the flow of blood. This is very useful when a person is cold. So basically, it can give you cold resistance. However, if a person is bleeding, either internally or externally, or is wounded, it will double the speed of loss of blood.
Oh.
The effects last for 1d6 plus 1 hours. And then for the dragon tears, when crushed, it exudes a sweet milk with milky white substance with numbing properties. Properly prepared, dragon tears promotes rapid healing and prevents scarring from wounds. Drinking dragon tears can be fatal, as its numbing properties can cause choking or heart failure. Cures 1d8 HP. Always prevents scarring.
Okay, so just grab the dragon guts. Got it. Cool.
I'm gonna grab some raven's guts.
Okay.
I'm just gonna grab a handful of them and I'm gonna snack them and I'm gonna run.
Are you just grabbing everything, or are you grabbing
No, the dragon guts. I'm just grabbing a handful. As soon as I pluck them, I'm running.
the raven's guts?
Yeah.
So you're not dragging the dragon's tears or the...
Nah.
Okay. All right. Are you doing the same thing then, Draco? Grabbing some raven's guts?
Yeah, I'll just pick some raven's guts and leave the rest.
All right. How much doses worth are you trying to grab of?
At least 5, if not a little more.
Okay. So that would probably be like 20 plants, basically, of raven's guts for 5 doses.
Okay.
Presuming you can effectively produce the doses without screw up. And then, what about for you and mine? You just grabbing as much as you can carry, or are you trying to get a certain amount of doses as well?
I'm just gonna grab a couple of handfuls, enough flowers that I can So what I'm trying to do is if anything happens in the stupid circle, if it's like a trap or something, I just want to make sure I'm able to get out. So what I want to do is I want to put my hands up against the flowers, see how many I can get in both my hands, rip them out, and just go.
You said there's raven's guts outside the circle too?
Inside.
Yes. It's both in and out.
The ones outside the circle.
Okay. I mean, pretty much all the plants are both in and out.
Okay.
Let's see here.
On the rocks in the circle, Is there anything to notice on the rocks? Do they have like markings on them?
Markings? Make a perception check.
7.
7. Okay. Looking them over, they don't seem to have any markings on them, no. They seem pretty just normal stones.
Alright.
I'm just gonna snatch and run.
Alright, fine. Yeah, you snatch them up pretty easily.
How many doses you say I get out of them?
You can grab... Roll just a d20 for me. Yeah. Okay. Let's say you grab 14 of them.
14 doses?
Not 14 doses, that'd be like... be a lot. It's like 5 plants per 1 dose, so...
So, would I
just
know
like-
the process to turn these plants into the actual doses?
Can I just grab like 3 doses then?
Yeah, you can grab 3 doses, so you have 15. You would know, but you wouldn't know firsthand. Like, you've never actually done it.
I've never actually made.
Right, because you're not proficient with herbology or an herbalist kit, correct?
No.
Yeah.
I believe I'm proficient with the poisoner's kit. Maybe?
It says you're proficient with smith's tools and thieves' tools. And this guy's kit.
Alright.
I mean, and maybe if it says something different on D&D Beyond, you can check that, you know. Doesn't matter necessarily. But for now, that's what you get, and nothing seems to happen from taking it, and you guys kind of just get back on your way.
So I have a question, Danny.
Uh-huh.
Would I have 5 attacks per round if I use my action surge?
I don't know necessarily.
Because I have the dual wielder feat, and I have extra attacks, so that's 3 attacks without having action surge. But if I use my action surge, it gives me a full action back.
a full action or is an attack, not another attack?
At 2nd level, you can push yourself beyond your normal limits for a moment, and your turn you can take 1 additional action on top of your regular action and possible bonus action.
I feel like we're missing a rule here somewhere because that seems a little OP, but for now, we'll go with it.
Wait, for fighters? What about it?
So he has the dual wielding feat and has action surge, which allows him to take another action. So what he's asking basically is see if he can make basically 5 attacks per turn.
You can only do the action surge once.
Yeah. Once in
For
1
sure.
turn.
But does that give him...
But I have dual wielder.
Yeah,
Right?
so you can do
Okay.
that 1 turn.
Yes. So I go
Yeah.
ahead and I use my dual wielder, so I get to attack twice, and then I have extra attack. So without using my action surge, I can attack 3 times. Okay. If I use action surge, can I only attack once more or twice more? Because I have the dual wielder feat.
It would be a whole action, so whatever
Yeah.
you could do for a whole action.
Yeah. So it would be 2.
Which is 1 attack.
Because, well, it's more like a whole extra turn, isn't it?
Yeah. Pretty
In the
much.
rules, yeah. So it's another action and
Because you
bonus
could
action.
use your movement
technically.
for it and everything else. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's another action and bonus action.
Okay, let's see real quick if I can find something. Actions in combat.
But he can only do it 1 turn, so
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
makes it not OP.
I want to see what the 2-weapon action thing is. 2-weapon fighting. I think there's a thing for 2-weapon fighting. I don't really know where it is, so we'll figure it out another time. But basically, yeah. So, yeah, I think once in the combat, yeah, probably. Anyways, let's see here. Okay, I think. Give me a second. I'm trying to find where I wrote down what Raven's Gut does, but I cannot recall.
I have it.
Oh, you have it? Okay.
Yeah, it.
Go ahead. Let me read it out.
Mostly a medical herb used to ease pain, can be consumed to create a euphoric opioid effect, not a strong one. Can be used as a true serum due to the fact that those under the effect are careless and tend to be chatty. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
That you wrote.
Okie dokie then. If you can find that in our chat log where I sent it to you before, and like, I don't know, copy it or send it to me or something, that'd be awesome. You can do that after the game though. It's not necessarily required right now. Anyway, so you guys get back on the road and continue along. Not more than an hour later, you guys see a large line of caravan, or I should say, large line of carts and people ahead of you.
That's
They have
where they're all going.
gloves. Do they have gloves?
No, they don't have gloves. Well, some people do, but they're not like that specific glove you're looking for.
Good.
Who?
Well, that's somewhere they're going.
They're lined up to go into a city.
Okay, yeah. Guess I'll stand behind.
All right.
Is this the line for Everhelm?
What? No.
Well,
What's this the line for then?
Stratton?
What?
where's Everhelm?
Never heard of it.
We're going to the city, guys.
This is Stratton. By the way, Theosius, you will recognize the name of this place. Not necessarily because you know of the place, but the name of it is Gnomish. And it stands for water horse.
Are these all gnomes in line?
No, they're not all gnomes.
Why are these people online, Theosius?
I don't know. That's kind of racist that just because it's a gnome city, you think I know everything about it.
Well,
Let's just go in.
Yep.
Get a map and look for it. For Everhelm.
We can go to an information booth or something.
This seems like a large enough city for town.
Yeah, it's probably like, judging by the size of it, it looks like it's probably like at least maybe 10,000 people. It's quite large. Not as large as Stellaris, but it is, not just a small rinky-dink town. Yeah, so you guys wait in line. As you guys are waiting there, you kind of take a look at the city itself. There's large stone walls around the city. There's a portcullis at the front, and there are guardsmen who are searching everybody who walk through and asking them questions. Eventually, as you guys are waiting there, you see as someone is quickly apprehended. You're not close enough to hear the words spoken, but you hear some shouts, and you see as a man begins to try to run away, but he gets shot with a crossbow, falls to the ground. He's not dead, he's trying to get up, but he's quickly taken under arrest. And you see them rip a symbol from his neck.
a symbol?
Oh.
I don't have any of those.
I stick my necromancy scroll down my pants.
From where we're at, can we see what the symbol was that was ripped from the neck?
Make a perception check.
24.
Oh yeah, you can see it. It is. Give me a second. It is a symbol of the god Daltus.
Voltus might be illegal around here.
Well, do you have any religions that you guys follow? Because I don't.
Not anymore. I cut the symbol off my body myself.
Julio.
All right.
Then I guess we're fine.
By the way, this is what the guards look like,
Oh boy. you're
more or
screwed.
less.
Oh, jeez.
That's not a gnome.
Hopefully none of these things are illegal that we have that we just picked.
I'm gonna ask somebody in line near us. What are the guards searching for exactly?
Oh, you know, just the usual, any contraband. If you're a follower of any illegal deities, you know.
I'm gonna pull the dragon guts out of my pocket and ask them if this is illegal.
Raven's guts.
Yeah, Raven's guts. He looks at it and it's just like, I don't know what that is, but maybe. Don't give it to me.
Alright.
Accepted religions are okay here.
Accepted. Let's see here.
Science.
Let me take a look at my notes because it's been a long time since I've looked back at this list of gods. Definitely, I definitely know for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just look in my handbook here.
Okay, here it is. That'd be Kamaria. I've made a grave mistake. Apparently, Doltus is fine.
That's what I was
And Thadria. Retcon, real quick. The symbol was of a different god. We'll say Zadara.
All of these names are nonsense to me. So, perfect.
So they follow the documentation of accepted religious practices here.
Oh yeah, they do. Well, I mean, we are in, Esnia here, and the Esnian military enforce the law, so that's what they're here to do. Just don't break no rules, I guess,
They do enforce the law.
While we're talking, I'm gonna take the necklace I have of Kamaria and pull it out so it's more prominent on my chest.
Okay.
Is that an accepted religion?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Let's
he's
go.
pulling out a non-accepted religion thing to be more prominent.
I thought he was just being edgy.
That one's hidden.
All right, so
We're gonna
eventually
start
you
fighting all the
guys.
guards.
What's that?
I said we're gonna start fighting all the guards here, so don't worry.
So you guys eventually crawl your way up. You guys were in line for probably like an hour. And many times they did find someone with something they didn't want them to have. And either, I would say out of those times, only once or twice were they taken away. Like the people were like arrested and taken away. And you could tell it was because of the religious stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than like contraband. And you just see them get loaded up into a cart and taken into the city in shackles. Yeah, you get up to the front and it's like, all right, I'm gonna need you guys to hand over your bags and let us make sure you don't have nothing illegal.
Okay.
I'm gonna flash my symbol and be like, we're all followers of Kamaria here. We're trying to get to the local temple for Kamaria.
Oh, really?
Actually, just believe in science.
Are you sure about that?
I just believe in science.
All right. Well, let's say I believe you. I still need to see what's inside the bags.
Hand over the bag.
I'll just hand over my bag. Be like, we're not from around here. We're at Everhelm.
Everhelm.
That's where we thought we were, but obviously we're not.
Not sure I've ever heard of it. But anyways, yeah. So Draco, you can make a deception check if you'd like. 18. All right. Well, you sounded pretty believable. So. All right. I'm just gonna look through here these bags real quick. So, what brings you to town then? If you're looking for Everhelm.
We're just passing through, stopping for the evening and such.
Yeah. Well, welcome. This is Stretnay.
Research some stuff.
Yeah. Of course. You know.
Yeah, find our way. You know. Mm-hmm. I'm from Stellaris, actually.
Theodosius, why are you talking like that?
Stellaris. I've got a cousin over there.
Oh, no way. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good, you know. That's a good way to walk, you know. You guys come from Stellaris then, huh?
Yeah, that's where we come from.
Man, that's a heck of a journey. It's like 4-week walk from here.
Yeah, it's been a bit longer than 4 weeks. Weather hasn't been too kind to us neither.
Oh, that's too bad. Let's see here. What's this scroll here? You see him like cast something with his hands. You would recognize it, Theodosius, and maybe if any of you guys have been paying attention to Theodosius, it seems like he's identifying the scroll.
A necromancy scroll? Because that's in my pants.
Nope, he's taking the scroll from Draco's bag.
No.
Scroll of Hold Monster. By the way, Draco, where would you have your special golden ball hidden?
Somewhere where it'd be least likely for them to find.
The prison wallet?
Yeah.
Your shoe.
Sure, in your shoe. Why not? I'll go there.
I see him like identifying it. I just say, can I see him identifying the scroll?
Yeah, you can see him doing it.
That right there's Hold Monster. It's been a bit of a treacherous journey out there, you know.
Oh, yeah, I know. Well, you know, I think you guys seem like good people. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, a dragon's tooth. That's insane. Whoa, my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen one of those before.
Yeah, we bought that off from a traveling merchant.
Like, all right.
Knock it off, Draco. He's searching. We bought that off.
Can we see like our insane amount of wealth that we have on us too?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't. Seems like you guys are some adventurers. Found some good fortune along the way.
We found a bit on the way, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right. I need. Let's see here. What's your name, sir? Points to you, Theodosius.
I'm Theodosius.
Theodosius. All right. Oh, fancy. Okay. And then you, Sir Dragonborn.
Grandolin.
Grandolin?
Yeah.
Grandolin, okay. And you see him writing this down on different slits of paper. And then you, miss, what's your name?
I'm a Mai.
Mai, okay. And then you, Sir Blood Elf? Raishan.
That's just disrespectful.
Alright, okay. Well, seems like your stuff's in order. I don't see nothing illegal. I'm gonna need you to hold out your right palms as I give you guys a stamp.
Okay.
What's the stamp for?
Oh, it's just in case we need to get a hold of you. Nothing crazy.
I'll put my hand up.
Does it go away when we leave town again?
Yeah, it should, honestly. I think it does.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, just make sure
How is
you
the stamp gonna
get it
have
washed
you-
off by the guards before you leave. I think they have a
Gotcha.
special water.
Gotcha. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
How is this stamp gonna help you contact us?
Oh, it's magical. As he's stamping Yosh's hand, he stamps his Draco's hand, then Amai's hand, then Kietza's hand. You know, just to keep tabs on the citizens and the strangers in the city.
Does
Fair
this
enough.
allow you to watch us?
I mean, we're not
Hey.
going to be watching people randomly, but if we have suspicion, maybe.
What does it matter? We aren't doing nothing illegal.
Yeah, you guys are just passing through. Don't even worry about it.
Alright.
Come on.
All right, Grendel and Raishan, you guys, you have a good day, and mine, Theocius.
Thank you, sir.
Pass on
Get
through.
out of your hair.
Yes, of course, you know. Next.
Finally, we're in
Draco.
the city.
Draco, that was way more suspicious than you had to be. We had nothing illegal on us, and we had every right to go into the city.
Yeah.
You might know. I mean, you have a necromancy spell. Who knows what they would have done if they found
I don't
it.
know what you're talking about.
I mean, we're just talking among the three of us, so...
4 of us.
I don't know what you're
4
talking
of us
about.
are still alive.
Did I hear something about a net? No, I was kidding.
Yeah.
You guys walked away, so no problem. All right, so you guys enter the city. It is quite large. It is pretty tall. By tall, I mean the buildings are like stacked upon each other. So essentially, imagine that they didn't want to spread out any further, so they just started building buildings on top of other buildings.
Okay.
And it's not crazy tall. It's just like 2 or 3 stories, and very oddly shaped. So yeah, you guys are free to move around as you'd like.
I'm gonna ask the party to follow me.
Where are you going, Amai?
I just want to take you guys somewhere.
I'd like to go to the library and get a grips on where we are, but you guys can go.
No,
Oh,
please.
shoot, I don't have to
I'm
do
gonna
the
get
act-
you all the tiny sandwiches in the world. Please come.
That is very suspicious, Amai, and I
Please.
still do not trust you at all.
Yes. You want? Look how many tiny sandwiches I have made you on the road.
I
Let me
don't
just buy
care.
you some.
Look at how many times he tried to kill me.
You try to kill me. I stopped
How
you
many
from killing
times did I
yourself.
succeed?
0. How many times did I
Exactly.
succeed? Twice. Okay.
Why
And
do you
I
think
kept
I
you
don't
alive.
trust you?
And I kept you alive. Okay. I saved your life 3 times.
Can I just go to the library, please, and you guys go your way? I just need some alone time right now, okay?
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go to the finest in town.
You're going where exactly, am I?
I'm gonna look for the finest inn in town.
Finest inn in town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why can't we just tell each other what we're doing, you know? We have no reason to lie in this city.
Well, I wasn't lying. I was trying to surprise you by ordering you a whole bunch of food and having a good get together, taking a little bit of a break.
I just want to get I just want to get to Everhelm, bro. I'll meet you there, okay?
Okay.
All right. As you guys were talking to each other, you guys realize that Draco has gone.
Oh, great. That's what that
I
secret place is.
don't care. It's fine.
neither.
I'll meet you at the inn. I'm going to the library.
Can I give him the Raven's guts before he takes off? I don't want those.
Who?
Trigger, can I give him the Raven guts?
Nah, he's
Like,
just
after we
gone.
end-
You don't know where he went.
like after we end into town, I just have given it to him.
Have you given it to him? Sure, I guess.
Yeah.
If Draco, would you have taken him if she offered it to you?
Yeah,
he
she
was
offered
looking
to
for
him.
him.
I would
All
take
right,
him.
then you have 3 more doses worth.
Cool.
The Raven's guts.
Yep.
Just
So-
come to the library and get me in an hour or something.
All right, so am I. You go looking for the finest inn in town.
Yes.
Go ahead and I guess roll perception check or.
I mean, I can just walk around for a little bit and ask.
Sure, if you'd like, yeah.
And ask some people inside the tavern, or like look at what people are wearing, so on and so forth.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, give me a sec real quick. What the heck? Where is it? Frantic DM noises.
Dun, 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 dun. Do-do-do-do.
Why can't I find it? Alright, whatever, I guess. Should be right here, though. There it is. Okay, found it. Fantastic. Okay. All right. So you find a nice tavern, kind of near the center of town. I should say inn, whatever, same difference. Called the Gilded Bow. After talking with many people and guided towards this area, the area is very nice. The streets are all lit, or I should say they have lantern like street lights, and it's very classy, almost like a beautiful downtown area, just like right in downtown. Yeah. So you walk in and are immediately greeted by a door opener as they let you in. He's like, "Welcome to the Gilded Bow, miss."
Thank you.
You walk over to the counter where you see a gnomish woman. "Hello, may I help you?"
I was wondering if I could rent out one of these tables.
Oh.
And do you have a couple of bedrooms upstairs? Or
Yeah.
just one bedroom?
Of course. Yeah, we have plenty of room in this inn tonight. Would you like to list just one night for you, or is that?
Can I have like 3 nights?
Of course. Okay, well that's gonna be. Let's see here. She starts like looking through a ledger. And did you want a full bed or?
Full bed.
Okay. And then, did you want the massage therapy in the evening?
No, I just want a room to myself with a nice bed, a place to lay down for.
Okay. Let's see here. It's gonna run you about 20 gold pieces. And if you do plan to go to the spa, then it is going to be an extra 15 gold pieces. If you buy it all at once, it's going to be a little less, though.
I do not plan on going to the spa.
Okay.
Can I have 2 of your best top shelf wines that you have here?
You would like 2 of them?
Yes, 2 of your top shelf bottles of wine.
Okay, yeah. When would you like them?
Now.
Oh, of course. And she's like, she says, Howard, go get those right now, please. And the door opener guy is like, oh, and he just like leaves the door right there and just runs as like someone was trying about to walk in. He just like lets it go and runs away. All right, that'll be another 40 golds worth.
Okay, and I want to give a 5 tip gold to the guy that ran and got the stuff.
Okay.
And I was like, can I also rent that table out over there for the day?
The whole day? Of course. But why not? You know, we'll say another 5 gold for that.
Okay. So 45 plus 20, 55, 60 gold.
Yes. 60. Wait, are you counting your tip or are you just counting the stuff you owe?
That was the tip, 60.
Okay, then that'll be the cost for you, miss. So
161. Okay.
you hand it over. Thank you very much. If there's anything at all you need at any point in the night, just pull the rope that's by the door. It'll alert us to you.
Okay.
Yes. Fantastic. Anything else you'd like or need right now?
I'll probably be ordering some food here in a little bit.
Of course. Well,
Is Koyatsu here with me?
why not? Sure.
I mean, Pierre just laughed, Draco laughed. I don't know where Koyatsu went. So
Yeah, we'll also assume he's with you. All right. Well, yes, just over there at the table. I'll send someone over to take care of you real quick.
So Koyatsu, I'm guessing, did you grab yourself any of that money that was in that room?
I did grab some of the coins, correct, yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure you had some money for yourself.
Oh, yes, I'm pretty good. I've got plenty of money for myself at this point. I should be fine.
Okay.
You guys go and sit down, obviously, and it is really nice. It's dim in this whole area, in the whole like dining area. There's waitresses going from table to table. There's a super nice and mellow song kind of playing in the area. It's very...
Can I ask one of them for like a scented candle to put on my table? I want to be fancy.
Oh, of course. I mean, there's candles on every table, but they're not scented, and they're just like, of course, we'll bring it right over.
I want a couple of scented candles. Even if it costs me like another 5-10 gold. I don't care. I want to relax.
You want a couple of them?
Yeah, I want like 2 or 3, so it's like a little bit brighter and like a little setting table.
All right. So you give them 2 more gold, and they bring you 5 scented candles and a set of matches or something to light them with, whichever one you'd like.
Okay.
You can keep them as well. You don't have to like leave them here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's about all.
It's about all for now. Yeah.
Until I go grab Fiosh's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, Draco, you snuck away, and what are you doing?
I'm going to ask around and look around to find somebody that sells a map of the area.
Okay, so you want a cartographer.
Yeah.
All right. Make a persuasion check, I guess. Seven. All right. Eventually, you do find a cartographer's shop, but it took you longer than expected. Let's see here. All right. It's the sign on the door says Gamble's Maps and Treasures. Gamble, like the normal word.
Mm-hmm. Gamble's maps and treasures?
Mm-hmm, yep.
Okay.
So, you walk in, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in.
All right, you walk
Go
in.
to the counter.
There's no one inside except for obviously a shop owner. It is kind of small, but they have very high shelves. Like the ceiling is probably like 10 feet tall, and the shelves go all the way from the floor all the way to the ceiling. And there's a small gnomish man behind the counter who seems quite old, and he's like, "Hello." And oh man, I haven't seen a dragonborn in several years. How may I help you, sir?
Yeah, I was hoping to find a map of... What's the name of the whole...
Continent?
Yeah.
Budeza.
Okay. Of Budeza, and maybe a map of... In the country is Estonia?
It's Esnia, yeah.
Esnia. Okay. A map of Budeza and
Oh.
Estonia.
My, you must be a traveler of some sorts then, because don't sell many of those maps these days.
A little bit.
All right, well, let me go and see what I've got for you. He kind of hops off his stool, and now you don't even see him at all because he's so short he can't even be, he's not even taller than his own counter. You just hear him kind of walk in the back. You see a door open without even seeing him and close. You do see a globe, a like world map on a globe in this area on his desk. Yep, just mention that, I guess. I don't know.
What's on the globe?
Other countries. Let me think real quick. I have them, but I don't remember what they're called.
How big is this globe?
The globe itself is small.
Yeah. And he's not around at the moment? He left?
Yeah, he left.
Alright, I'm gonna put that in my bag.
Okay. Okay. So, a few moments go by. And he shows back up with a kind of like a basically a shoulder and arm full of these like round cases that you'd put maps in. And he kind of just plops them on the counter and is like, okay, well, let's see here. I've got a few maps. I'm assuming you wanted a modern map, an up-to-date map, correct?
Correct.
All right. Well, let's see here.
You have maps dating back?
Oh, I've got a few maps. Some of them are kind of old. They, 100 or 200 years back. Yeah, they pretty much, nothing changes topographically usually, but territories and whatnot change. Let's see here. He starts opening them up, and he does have a map of Esnia. Esnia. And then he does have a map of Budeza. Alright, let's see here. And let's see, we look at leisure. He starts licking his thumbs, going through pages, flipping back and forth. Okay. That's going to be, if you wanted both, 1, 2, carry the 3. Okay, that's going to be about 500 gold pieces for both.
500? Surely there's some maps. We could bring it down a little bit from there.
Well, cartographers aren't very, let's say, common in, anywhere, honestly. Plus, not all of them are very good. These are my best maps. And they're up to date. If you'd like a bargain, I could probably shave off 100 gold because you're buying both, and I kind of like you, but I'm not gonna go any lower than that.
So 400 for the 2 maps.
Correct.
Okay. Do you, what else do you sell here? I saw the name was, Maps and Treasures.
Oh, well, I've got trinkets and whatnot. We are in a gnomish city after all, and so there's plenty of trinkets going around. Most of which are just, odds and ends, some simple things to help people who are traveling around. Like this rope here, it ties knots on its own. Kind of useful, Got a lantern that can be just turned on and off without any fire. It's just like it's like magic fire inside. Use a command word. Let's see what else I got around here. You like do you use what do they call those things? The round metal spherical things, the like bearings, I think, ball bearings. That's what I'm trying to think of. Do you use those at all? Because I've got some magical ones, if you want those.
Magical how?
Oh, they just, a little bit more harder to hit harder if you use them to throw at people or other things like that,
Are those in the back there, where you went to grab them?
Yeah, pretty much. I got them in the back.
Okay, would you mind going and grabbing the ball bearings? I think I'd like to see those.
Sure, of course. He rolls up the maps and begins to put them back in the case, and then walks in the back and grabs.
I put my hand down on the maps. I think I still want to get these.
Oh, well, then I need to see some coin before I leave them. I can't just leave them out here.
Well, no, of course not, but I would like to see the ball bearings, too.
Well, then I'll take the mouse back with me, and then I'll bring them back out with the ball bearings.
Alright.
Alright, he takes the maps back, grabs the ball bearings, comes back with the maps and the ball bearings. Alright, so he sets them both back down on the counter, takes a ball bearing out. It's super shiny. It almost seems impossibly metallic and chrome. And he's just like, see, so they're imbued with a little bit of magic to try to help, get things, you can hit more accurately with them, and they're just more effective all around. Yep.
And how much are these ball bearings?
Oh, probably about 30 gold pieces.
The maps are already putting me back quite a bit. I think I'll just stick with the maps for now.
Alright. So that'll be about 400 gold pieces.
So much. I really wanted to steal them. Alright, I'll give you the 400 gold for the 2 maps.
Okay.
Hand that over to him.
Alright, you give him 400 gold. Thank you very much. And here's your maps. Just don't ever fold them. That's very bad and hurts the map. Creases in the maps, not good. You won't be able to see after a while. So keep them in these cases. After that, I guess just come back anytime you need some more maps or anything like that.
Before I leave, I'm fairly new to this area. Have you heard anything recently about maybe some people coming into town with white gloves, or maybe somebody that stood out? Any
Stood
local
out.
rumors going around?
Well, for local rumors, I can't say anything about people wearing gloves, but there are a lot of monsters apparently, getting around town and hurting people. People,
Like what?
just these like wolf beasts. I don't know. They're just the church says that there's too many people worshiping false gods and whatnot, and it's causing the it's causing Kamaria and whatnot to be angry. So essentially, the normal reasons: worship my god more. But
You said wolf beast. Do you mean like a wolf with like a giant tail, almost like a scorpion?
I actually haven't seen him personally, but I don't think so.
Okay. Is that all you've heard? Just some wolves around?
Yeah,
town?
I mean, I don't know how they get inside the walls, but when they die or when they're finally murdered, apparently, they turn into people. So I assume it's more like werewolves or something.
Oh, is this a recent thing, or has this been going on for a while?
This has been going on for maybe the last 4 weeks. People are getting pretty tired of it. People are on their wits' end. Probably should just avoid it altogether. So, I don't know.
And the town's guard isn't doing anything about it.
No, they're doing many things. They're hunting them down, trying to investigate where they're even coming from. They seem to be coming from everywhere, though. They're pretty much, they can't find any links between the people who are turning into them.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, one more question before I leave, and I kind of lean in a bit closer to him. Do you know about any maybe local underground groups around town?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
13.
Now, I like you, mister, but I can't get into none of that right now. You need to get going if you're going to be on talking about that stuff here around here.
No, of course, just trying to make sure that it's something I can avoid.
Of course. Well, there's always baddies in towns, but I would say steer real clear of them. They're not nice people.
Oh, have they been hurting people around town or hurting business?
I avoid them. I don't know. There's a lot of people around here who do some bad things, but you stick to the more higher class areas, less shady areas. You'll be fine.
Okay.
I would say mostly petty crime, but we'll see.
Well, thank you for the maps and have a nice day.
You too.
Leave the shop.
All right.
Is there a back window or door to this building?
So order of business that happens here. As soon as you leave the front door, your backpack explodes.
Oh.
That was the most calm reaction to what I said. You're like, yeah. So your backpack explodes.
How, like... Okay.
Let's see here. You take 2 points of force damage, and need to make a dexterity saving throw not to be knocked prone. All right, you're fine. Most of the stuff items that were in your backpack are now scattered all on the ground. And the guy who is the Mr. Gamble or whatever, he is just running towards the door.
Why did these maps explode? I paid you good money for these.
He opens the door and is like, "You lying thief! You stole my globe! That thing is set to explode when it leaves the shop!"
What are you talking about? I didn't even
Guards!
see a globe.
Guards!
I didn't even see a globe.
He's just shouting for the guards.
Alright, I'm gonna tackle him into his shop.
Alright, you
quiet.
You tackle him into the shop with all your stuff scattered on the outside. After he screamed for guards, you shut the door, have your hands on his mouth, and that's when we'll end this first episode, or this first half of the session.
Oh, fuck, man. Shit.
You didn't have to do anything illegal in this town.
Well, okay, you know what? It's kind of my thing. I'm used to it.
The first town we go into.
I didn't do anything.
The funniest part is after he gets arrested, viewer viewers are not going to know a damn thing until tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's the best part of it. If after it's caught, we have no idea.
Alright, well, if you liked the video,
Not good.
leave a like, smash that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, all those good stuff.
Smash
And
that like button.
we'll see you next time.